Good morning. How you doing? Welcome to PassionWater. It's good to see you, Gemini. And crosswatchers. Let's just go ahead and start off and tell it. It's your lot to sound resonate with everyone. Please take what resonates, leave the rest on time fortune. You're a crosswatcher. It can be reversed. May I say to you, after what I just did from across the street, somebody's watching you. And they don't want you to know it. Or you're watching somebody else, and you don't want them to know it. The first card out is what needs to be released. A person, place, thing, situation, thought. It looked a little confusing. I'm going to put my finger right in the middle of it to make it PG-13. But it looked overwhelming. That there's a lot of information coming at you or from you. It says a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with that. I love you. And yet, this is what's coming up in the release file. The release position. I'm not saying they don't love you. But this can absolutely be the past, or it can be the future, that they're realizing who you are to them. Now, this reading, I call this the higher source reading. So I'm going to pull two cards. One is advice for spirit, and we'll look at that in just a little bit. Alright. The second is your response to that advice. There are too many cards here. Way too many. One or two, please, as Gemini's response to your advice. Is this somebody near and dear to you? Yes. Yes, it is. Somebody in your energy. And your response is to not want. You're moving forward. That's what the not want does. They don't carry luggage. They carry no baggage. They just keep going. And on this journey, that's what you're telling Spirit that you're going to do. That you're wanting to do. Now that's for the majority of you. Let's look into the past and see what brought this on. So they had choices, the 7 of Cups. They had way too many choices. And they did not pick the choice in their best interest. They picked what was appealing to them, what struck their fancy, rather than what was actually in their best interest. Now, for the current energy, the here and now. most likely here now for most of us. We get the Two of Swords. Somebody's pretending they can't see, hear, or feel in this situation anymore. I'm moving on. There's more to this. That's why the moon is here, trying to expose the truth. There's more to the situation. And that exposure is the heart is still broken. It's not healed. That's the Three of Swords. Wow, that's the first time I've seen that one all day. You're my fourth reading today. You're my last air sign. And I already did my cancer on the other channel. But you're still hurt. You're not over. You're forcing yourself to move on. Away from this energy. Let's clarify this. So why is the Knight of Wands here? Why are you forcing yourself to go on without all your healing? You feel the cycle closing out. You feel a new cycle begin. At least it wants to. But, Gemini, I'm going to be honest. You haven't done the healing to close the door yet. So what's the advice from Spirit? Step into your power. You're strong beyond measure. You're going to have to take back your power. You gave it away. And now it's time to take it back and heal your broken heart so you can move forward. And that's clarified by the Four of Cups. But look at that one cup. It's shining. It's glorious. It's you. The other three are the past. Take back your power. Heal yourself to move forward, to close out this cycle. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. The person that made the choice to pick what enticed them instead of what was in their best interest. Yeah, it caused a huge tower moment. But what they chose did not choose them. They lost out. Point blank, they lost out. You want to know more? Yeah, everybody likes to know the karma that people reap when they make decisions like this. Because the cotton candy looked better than the turkey leg. The Nine of Swords. They've been watching you ever since. They're like, oh my gosh, what's Gemini doing? Who are they dating? How are they winning like this? They just have to know what you're up to. Because their tower fell. What they thought they wanted did not want them. So why is the Two of Swords here? Spy. The Eight of Cups. Because you're determined. You're not turning back. You're not going to the past. You're not. You're not turning around. You see what you need to see. You know what you need to know. And you're not going towards the past. You're going towards your 9 of Cups. Your wish fulfillment. So, what are we going to do about this broken heart, my love? What are we going to do? You're ready to move forward. The cycles are ready for you to. What are you going to do? Five of Wands. You're hanging on to the anger. That last fight. That last argument. The last passionate moment between the two of you. You're hanging on to it. Because without it, you don't have their energy anymore. Queen of Cups. You can't feel all the love they used to give you before they made that bad decision. Now, could it be that they chose a person over you? Absolutely. It can be work, it can be school, it can be family or friends. They know they made a mistake. They keep watching you, but they're not making any effort towards you. Because whatever you're doing on social media gives them the impression that you're not reachable by them. And you also feel that everything that was done, that you should reach out to the past. Now, let's move forward to the near future. The 10 of Wands. You're finally going to release that last argument, that last fight, that burden of trying to hold on to that passionate moment. Because it's done nothing but cause you pain and turmoil. And you're going to take back your position as the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Stability, groundedness. Look to the future. All that bright sunshine surrounding you. And the Chariot. Y'all watching some of these cards for the last 14 minutes. This is you now being able to move forward. Because when you released it, you healed that broken heart. And it brought you back to being stable and grounded. And now you get to move forward. I love it for you. It was a recognition that you needed to let go of that moment in time. That it was actually hurting you, not helping you. The 10 of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Your person wasn't a king. They were a knight. And they offered you stability that they could not provide. And that was one of the things you needed to recognize. They were offering you things that they could not provide. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Wands. a message, a passion message within you that you know what? It's okay. The time has arrived. I'm okay. I'm no worse aware for what occurred. I'm okay. And the chariot is clarified by judgment. Making that decision, knowing that you're protected by angels, spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, to move forward in your highest interest, in your best good. Also clarifying that it's a Three of Cups, celebration, good times, family, friends, holidays, good times. So we go for your person having a tower because they made a mistake and they picked a karmic. And now you're celebrating because you healed yourself. And I love that for you. I wasn't expecting that with love coming out the door at you. Because that was what it was about. You had to let go of what you were holding on to, the passion, because it was only hurting you. It wasn't helping you to heal. Now, let's get your wrong cards, alright? I want to shuffle this just a little bit and see what we get. The Sun, illumination. You're waking up that, you know what? You're doing well. You're happy. It's beautiful. The time is now. You're about to meet somebody. You have somebody, Six of Cups. Now, can that be somebody of the past? Sure. But most likely, it's simply somebody you spent other lifetimes with, and you feel very comfortable with them. And things will transform tremendously for you. Your whole life is transforming, which is healing. Let's ask a couple of questions about this is the Cups person. Who is this person? Who is the Six of Cups person to Gemini? The Two of Pentacles. Somebody who's going to enter in reverse. Somebody who's going to choose you. Yes, they are. There'll be no doubt in their mind. They don't have a devil attached to them. They don't have an ex attached to them. They don't have any addictions, drug, alcohol, sex, overeating, too much spirituality, nothing like that attached to them. You, my love, are going to be there, are going to have their full attention. How is Gemini going to meet this person? During your healing, Temperance. They're going to be there while you're healing. They're going to be in your corner. I gotta know, is this going to be a lover? Is this going to be a long-term lover? Not somebody who wishy-washy. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. what I'm feeling from that is that they have never experienced this kind of love before. So let's clarify that. The moon, yeah. They never felt this kind of love. Once they meet you, they're going to fall head over heels in love with you. And they've never experienced anything like this before. It won't be long. You're not going to be single, Gemini. So get ready. You're about to go into union. You are going to heal real soon. And then you're going to go into union with a soulmate. With a very special soulmate who's going to defend your love. Because the timing is now. Wow. It's beautiful. I love it. Alright. Listen, if you like the channel, please hit subscribe. If you please hit notification bell, leave a comment if it resonates, and I will see you all very soon. Namaste.